Welcome to the dungeon. How's it going, Charlene?
What?
31 months. That's a long time. So we've played longer than that. But, yeah. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to the dungeon. We're here with you. Uh-oh, we already got a hype train? Just started. Choo-choo. Chugga, chugga, what's this? There we go.
What was that one?
It should have been a gun.
It was a gun. It was just a loud gun.
Yeah.
I think you literally blew Marzi Boy's eardrums off.
What?
Yeah.
Could have been a cowboy.
Did you get a haircut?
A cowboy.
Who?
You.
Is it just because I don't have a hat on?
It must be
Could be.
because you don't have
Like he's like, I don't wear hats all the time. Yeah, just 98% of the time that we don't recognize your hair.
No, I did just get a haircut. I was like
Okay.
2 months overdue.
You missed it. By the way, I just want to plug him again because I actually been talking to people about this. This freaking what is it? Bodeborg.
Bodeborg.
God, that was fun.
Right?
Was fun. That was so much fun. And I found out so I was talking to my oh, wow. Hey, Artabilly. Thanks for that sub. I was talking to my old boss about it, and evidently there's one in Ireland. And I'm like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
when you go over there, like, you need to do that. You would love this. Like, she's all about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
What is going on?
We're getting massive. Oh my God. The hype train is going crazy.
Yeah, our Jesus. Our Questmaster crew wants to do a trip over to like Sweden or something, and what is going on?
This is a hype train, man. We are at level
Somebody's
2.
trolling.
We're
No,
almost
it's not.
level 3.
It's not trolling. These are subs coming in. So, yeah, we're almost level 3. Crazy. No, it's super fun. I wish they had one here. Like, it makes me want to email them and say, like, come on, build
Get
one
over
in
here.
Ohio. We don't have anything else to do here.
So that location is like they make it so, my God, so fun. They have incredibly high standards for franchising. We were talking with the owners about this. They're like real picky on where they open a new one.
Holy crap. I don't think we've ever had this many subs. So, wow. I don't know what just happened here.
Oh my God, one of them's a friend from work.
Wombat gave out 5 community sub gifts. Look at that.
We're on 4. We're on level 4 hype train.
Level 4. We've definitely setting a new record. Keep going until the clock runs out. We have 4 minutes left.
Hey, there's half-ass.
But I think everyone in with us right now is currently subscribed. So that's awesome. Thanks everybody for coming out. Yeah, that's a new record. Wow, didn't expect that.
It started off exciting.
Yeah, and blowing out Marslin's eardrums, which is the best.
I think it was blood dripping down.
Poor Marslin's trying to talk.
It needs to be a recurring bit where Marslin's trying to talk and noises keep happening. Yes, we can do that. I need to bring back my my little horn thing where it's like. Bow, bow, bow. I got that on Discord. R.A. Salvatore's here with us. Holy crap! R.A. Salvatore, the author, is with us. So,
Wait, I remember seeing his books. Someone posted. I have him in picture because I wanted to go read them or something.
Wheel of Time, all those.
Wait. R.A. Salvatore, as in like
R.A. Salvatore
that
is not
created
Wheel of
this
Time,
guy?
that's Robert Jordan. R.A. Salvatore is Drizzt.
Driz.
I know.
Jordan.
I just like trolling tone because because he's a huge fan of Drizzt Do'Urden. So, welcome everyone. Oh man, rolling into this. What a week for sure. We will be with you next week on the 2nd, and then we will be off the 9th, and then back with you on the 16th. So if you enjoy what you see tonight, feel free to come back. We'd love to see you. Pronounce it right, you turds. You stupid turds. That's all I hear is Stan's sister from South Park. Speaking of
Really, you don't hear Cartman when you see Fanboy Tone type out stuff? You got stuck.
Speaking of Stan's sister, let's set the tone. There's not a proper B&B show this week, as dude is super busy, but there was just a new episode of Let's Set the Tone that just came out Friday, where he had Panic Games. If you don't know who Panic Games is, Panic Games streams board games and such. He said, I got to the part where he said he has 230 some games, and I thought, well, I think Jeremy has your beat. I think.
Hang on, let me go look at my BGG app.
So
It's been a good episode so far. I'm about halfway through it. I get to listen to it between drives. I've really been enjoying Set the Tone. Like,
it's nice getting a peek behind the curtain on some of these folks. And once you're through all these introductions of people, then he can start doing Set the Tone on like topics, and that will be fun. I'd love to do one on like D&D, Satanic Panic, and like it's like growth through the years. I think he mentioned he wanted to do one of those. When Tone argues about beer, we're supposed to share that he ends up drinking himself. That's what he sounds like, Carmen.
damn.
That's the plan. Okay, it is the plan. Good. That's what I like. So don't forget to check that out. There's the link in there for that video. And we also have Half-Ass Beer of the Week, a late entry, almost didn't happen. It's the Banana Weizen. So he's been on this bit doing these beer cocktails where they mix his beer with something else. So he mixed a Hefeweizen or wheat beer with banana juice. You figure out how they juice a banana. And I'll let your mind go wherever with that one.
Probably the same way your wife does.
Heyo! Hype Train is a success. You received a level 3 Hype Train emote, which is it a guy falling down? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like a guy falling down and then dying.
All-time record shattered. Okay, it did. Nice. But yeah, he basically takes a drink of the beer and then he puts something else in it. He swears if you put Fireball into a PBR, it tastes like a cinnamon roll. That's one of the
I'm
other
still
ones.
trying to find that wine he was talking about the other day, the one that tasted like, or that had Coke in it, the Mexican wine.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've seen that around.
I've not seen, I've been to a couple places around here and I haven't been able to find it, but.
Isn't German beer
A lot of beer styles are German. Hefeweizen.
Isn't German beer a dark?
Not always.
Oh, okay.
Like Dunkel is, but
Yeah. Okay, well, it's just strange to mix something like so fruity with something so dark.
Dark and
Right.
broody.
Dark and broody.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Calimocho. Calimocho?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to
I
Trader
haven't-
Joe's and I went to Kroger's so far and I couldn't find it. There's a couple of liquor stores that I haven't checked out yet, but
Dorothy Lane might have it. They got a fair
They might.
selection. So
I had a
How about this
banana
Dorothy Lane?
whiskey when I was in Erie that was delicious. And I meant to go buy some.
Nano?
Banana whiskey.
Oh, banana. Ugh.
It's called like something monkey.
Can you all just stick with the traditional good flavors?
that's boring. That's like sounds like somebody who drinks water for breakfast.
No, they got it right.
Says
I
the
went
guy
to-
that
You have
probably still
breakfast?
attends keggers every Friday night.
Not me.
I went
Oh,
to
partying days are behind me.
Gravel Brewery on Friday. The beers were good. The owners were assholes.
That
Mm.
sucks.
What a great review. Like, I just want to hear Mike review places from now
Well,
on.
I mean, granted, I have, people who know me. Yes, I'm a type. I acknowledge that. But it's like, if I'm coming into your establishment and I'm trying to talk to you about your beers and you're acting like I'm an inconvenience, then I'm not going to come back to your place.
Yeah, I had that happen at a bike shop. I brought my bike in to get a part fixed, and the person was like, "How dare you come in here and ask for me to do something for you?" Like, all right, I'll go elsewhere.
Well, that's why you
Right.
shouldn't take a Walmart bike to a bike shop. I mean, come on, man, have some respect. Anyways,
Hey, it was from AliExpress.
AliExpress.
Emu.
Wow, Timu. Yeah, Timu, you're getting a unicycle. You may pay for a bike, but you're getting a unicycle. And Axemander's a huge fan of Timu.
I
Fun
am.
fact: they have tandem unicycles.
I saw a GTX 4090.
Isn't that
on-
a oxymoron?
No, you can get two people on a single wheel. It exists.
Wow.
Speaking of the GTX 4090 that you saw, I sent a video to Fanboy Tone and the dude and everybody this last week. It was someone who took Cyberpunk and they put it in a new graphic engine that could be what the next gen consoles use. It looks amazing. I'll have to grab it and send it over to you guys. Like, they're like, it only runs on a 4090. Like, and like it even then you got to have like fans on stuff because like it cooked. But holy crap, technology! We thought during the
I thought
original
Cyberpunk was supposed to be pretty top tier. I never played
it is it is, but this goes the next step up. There's scenes on a motorcycle that are mind blowing.
What is it called?
I'll send it to you. I'll put it in chat during the intro.
All right.
Yeah. It was nuts. It was nuts. Yeah. That happened to me at a coffee shop yesterday. Dude at the register didn't say a single word, not a hi, what would you like? He just stared until I hate that stuff. And I think I blame my grandparents, right? Because I remember, and then we'll get started. I remember my grandpa, we went to Piggly Wiggly's down in Florida.
Piggly Wiggly.
Yep. And we got a whole cart full of groceries. And the lady, like, not a hi, how are you? Nothing, just started checking the groceries out. And he said, if you hate your job this much, then quit. And just walked out, left everything there. And it's like, it's this, just take a moment to say hi, you know?
I agree.
So that was
Acknowledge
a
it. Just acknowledge it. Like, literally, I'm like, hey, I've not been to your establishment before, but a couple of my friends have and told me I should come here. And it's like, this guy's just like, what do you fucking want? Like, okay.
I'll go.
Sorry, I bothered you.
Right.
Yeah.
But all right, I was scrolling up here. I'll find that during the intro. But I got nothing else. So without further ado,
DM, can I say one thing real quick?
yeah, you sure can.
So new toy company Realm Toys is putting out a new action figure line for fantasy fans called Brutal Realm. It's on Kickstarter. It's got 3 days left. It fully funded just 2 days ago. It only has 2 unlocks left to get everything from Wave 1, but they've got Celtic Warriors, your classic barbarians. They've got a really evil-looking main bad guy. It's on Kickstarter right now, and they're also on Instagram. Just go check it out, see if it's something that you guys want to support.
Yeah, if you got that link, pop it in the chat during the intro thing here.
Yep, you got it.
All right, without further ado, let's get into the dungeon.
Yeah, the remake.
All right. Let's get some music going here. There we go. When we were last with our adventuring party, Marsland had a conversation with Drusilla, talking about how they located an avatar and took her to the temple. After negotiating with High Priest Clester, Drusilla met the avatar, and they were able to discern the location of another avatar that was imprisoned in Titan's Rock. Gathering their things together, and Marsland meeting and talking with an old friend, they get their things, head to the airship, and take off safely from Kandor's Keep. We join our adventurers as they begin to travel. Now, there were some things being thrown away around last time when you left, so where are you headed, adventurers?
Yes, where are we heading, the Light Unsparkers?
Yeah, that's not our name.
It is for right now.
We're gonna come up with something different.
What was being tossed around last time?
I thought it was Titan's Rock. Like,
Yeah,
I
right in the mouth.
We were definitely
Well.
planning on. Now we have a resident dwarf that needs to go back to Governor's Den, right?
No, he's right. He should be back there already. The
Okay.
Oh,
king.
yeah. Yeah, he's back. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the academy was sending the orcs back to their encampment.
Oh yeah, well were we gonna try to save our horse?
Well, that horse is gone. Like I said, I didn't even tie it up. I just let it go. So the only thing that's would even be there is the cart.
So, DM, do Crow and I, after getting our new gear, do we look sufficiently piratey? Because that I had said that was part of the aim with the armor, was to try to make sure that it looked.
Well, you have the armor. There are some clothes that Marsland picked up that you could use to look closer.
All right.
I would imagine Marsland's already passed that out. Is that true?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Here, everybody. I bought some clothes.
Where are we right now? Like where are you and us? Because I really hope you're in the ship's chair.
That is true.
Oh, we're already flying? Wait, I didn't realize
Yeah.
we had progressed this far. Okay.
No, you're good. You're good. It was like last minute. Is we hopped on and took off, and you made sure to go around Kandor's Keep safely to not trigger any Griffin riders and bring Pantaloons back into play.
Pantaloons! Right about pantaloons.
I would say to be safe, we're probably all in the room. But I will put on the cloak that he gives us. Is there anything we need to add to our inventory?
Nope, just pirate clothes.
Okay. Should we like spray paint a skull and crossbones on Bishop?
Whatever you all want to do, Bishop. You guys are in the ship. The crew is going.
We only bought uniforms for us, not the crew, correct?
We have one extra.
I think Crow looks sufficiently scary on her out.
No, I would say like we're just gonna have to deal with however they react to Bishop as they react to Bishop.
All right. None of the clothes are going to fit me anyway.
No. Okay. Conjure up a little parrot to sit on
Well,
his shoulder.
I specified the size of each of the party members to get clothes for everybody. Was
Yeah, but
Okay, I'm also 8 foot something, and
yeah, but he
Wow.
didn't say that he didn't
Smokestacks
have
rolling out the
clothes.
back.
Didn't say he didn't have clothes the size of you, so I assumed that we found something that works.
here's a tarp. I think I'm okay.
I just stitched together a quick eye patch and slide it over Bishop's head when he's not looking.
Do you take it?
Do I take an eye patch? No.
Yep.
Well, that just makes me sad. Captain Metalbeard needs an eye patch.
But something else we do need to decide amongst ourselves is, technically speaking, on the ship, who's fully in charge. So, like, it makes sense that Marsden's the captain since he's flying the ship. Who would be the
would
next in
say-
charge?
Annex is the one with the most information about ships after that.
That makes sense to me. I'm perfectly fine with that. Because he can command the crew members better than I know I could.
Annex has my vote for mustering the
First
crew.
mate.
When should we set sail?
We're already
We're
sailing.
already sailing.
All right.
Now, the question is, yes, he has experience sailing, but does he have experience sailing one of these?
I mean,
Yes.
I would assume a boat's a boat. This
I
one's
have.
An airship.
Yeah, when you have the helm on, like there's no checks to be. You kind of know, and plus it's a bit sentient as well. So
Yep. The crew is just making sure that everything's in order.
yep.
Yes, that technically means we fly for 3 days and hope nothing happens. I can't smell.
I have a list of the crew member names, so
So we can do that. Okay, I'll go up and start talking to the crew members then.
all right. They are all human, actually.
Please warn them all about Crow, Gwenton, if you could, please.
I can do that. Probably easier to show than just tell, though. So come on, Crow. Let's go introduce you to the rest of the crew so they have some type of understanding of who and what you are. Actually, to be completely honest, we all might as well go up and talk to them.
Are you going? As a point, you're here on the ship. They're doing things. Are you going to gather them together and introduce yourselves? You guys kind of got on the ship and like left. Like,
I mean,
No, I think we should walk around in the introduction of our duties, and while they're doing their duties, introduce ourselves, especially in Axamander and yourself, Quentin.
I'm just kind of observing.
You can
I would hope
observe
so.
everything.
Right. But yeah,
So,
I'll
yeah,
down with Crow.
I don't think making them stop to doing their duty would be the best way to do it.
okay. So, like, you just going to stop a random one?
Basically.
Okay. A lot of them, since these are the higher end help, that they're clean shaven at the moment, maybe a little bit of stubble there. They're not wearing piratey clothes, but just general nice clothes. These would be someone you'd see on some of the higher end ships that left port. You see one standing there working. He's kind of cleaning stuff, making sure the ballistas are ready to go as you walk up.
I will help him clean the ballista and stuff as I introduce myself. So then,
You don't need to do that, sir. I've got it.
oh, I don't mind. I want you to know who we all are. Don't want to leave surprises for you. But my name's Gwenton, and this is probably keep your calmness on this. So this is Crow. She's one of our resident. I don't quite know what you want to call her, but she's definitely with us. She
I see.
She can come off a bit creepy. I understand that, but she means no harm if you mean no harm to us.
Well, the name's Gerslin Tallblue.
Does he have a red shirt?
They all do.
They all.
Yeah.
You said Gerslin?
Yep.
Okay.
All blue.
I got the easy one's a tall blue. Why is it?
You know, I really don't think that red is the color of the light unsparkers. I don't think that's our flag color.
What a great name.
Light on sparkers.
But Gerslin, it's very nice to meet you. And this is Justinian. And then
Hello,
did
sir.
an Axamander come with us?
Hello. Yeah, and that Annex, did you come with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And this is Annex. He's going to be like the first mate to the captain who's flying the ship. So he'll be able to tell you way more than I can on things. But I'm sure you know more than I do anyways when it comes to being on the ship.
Please bring all concerns, grievances, and to me, and then I will address them accordingly.
I don't think we'll have any, sir, but thank you.
Good.
But if you do have any injuries or anything, come to me. I can help with that.
Shouldn't be a problem, but thank you.
And I'm like, thank you for your help, and I'll continue on to the next guy.
Okay.
And for the sake of 11 people, can we just rinse repeat?
Okay. So I'll just give you all the names and then I'll put them in our chat.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So you meet Dresden Dolesbane, Justonian Penger, Alexamator Moonborn, Pinton IPA Stout, Hiccup 21B, Lamy Logbottom, Steph Hogstop, Reich, Riddle Christoph, and Veremy Yarnozik.
Sounds like it came from Discord.
Wow.
It sounds like it came from a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I have put identifiers by all their names, listing male and female.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, Reich and Riddle Christoph are different people. I thought it was Reich, Riddle Christoph.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't tell male or female by these names.
Nope.
Hey, no judgment.
Lots of judgment here.
Ugh.
But after the introductions are done and the conversation about Crow and everyone has an idea of, about her, I will probably head back down to either, whoever's designated my quarters.
Okay.
Yes, and Crow and I will head to ours.
Okay. You sleeping already?
Human.
No.
You said they're all human, right?
They are human.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. No.
Bill, I hate you so much. So when Crow and I get back to our room, I'm going to try to teach her how to cast Mage Hand.
Oh no! Why?
Okay. Roll a D100.
Okay. Do I add anything to it? My spell casting modifier or anything?
No.
Okay. $20.
Okay. That was unsuccessful.
Okay.
She just not understanding what you're trying to do.
Yeah, she doesn't understand spells.
No.
Okay. Yep, so I'm just gonna keep working with her on spells and trying to teach her the wizard spells that I know. Starting with
Okay.
cantrips, stuff that's less damaging.
Okay. There's no way she's making it back from this trip.
Excuse
not?
you, sir.
Why not?
I think
making
someone's
her.
gonna toss her over the side.
I hope they're ready to go over with her.
Can't wait to the marriage of Justinian and Crow. Later
Do it.
on,
Get
stay
that
tuned.
+2. Get that +2 AC bonus.
No, she's like my big sister. Like, very platonic. Very platonic.
All right. So you're going into the evening. You're going to do that. Bishop, what are you going to do?
I'm taking point on the bow, and I'm just looking out over the ocean.
Okay. An Axamander?
I'll be watching over the crew, making sure everything's in order, and just being a crew captain.
All right. Marsland?
I mean, I'm sailing, right?
Yeah, that's true. And all right. So nobody wants to do anything into the evening?
Not
Well, yeah, I mean-
exactly.
Okay.
Is there any place on the ship that we could like designate
Out of my
Infirmary.
purview. Oh,
An infirmary?
all the bathrooms better be out of your goddamn purview. Or else you're gonna get a little show.
well, based off of how small you are going,
Main
I
word.
wasn't expecting
Yeah,
that.
main word there being little.
And you do have the I mean, you have the layout of the ship, so
Yeah, I'll take a better look at it.
however you want to figure that out.
Okay.
All right. Going into the evening, Marsden, you eventually rest, and the ship just kind of stops as you sleep. Bishop, looking over the side, you do stop not terribly far. I mean, you're away from Yargish, but you can kind of see down. It's not actively smoldering anymore, but you can see various lights that you're familiar with from some of your brothers, just kind of moving through the streets of town.
Have I seen the encampment at all?
No, because you didn't go that far west enough to see it.
Okay. Okay, so there's enough that I know that there's still movement going on, but
Yep.
okay.
All right. Anything? Okay. Eventually, you're going to shut down and rest, and you're just going to look over things. Night turns to morning. Bishop, you wake up first. You kind of look over the side. After seeing what you saw last night, you do see from here, because you are fairly up in the sky. I'd imagine, Marsden, you kind of keep things a little higher, so you're out of range of distanced things.
Yes.
You can see some movement. You see orcs in the streets. So that there was not like a purge there or anything. But you do see your brethren still there as well.
Okay.
Do I see a lone horse?
Marsden wakes up and almost runs back to the helm to put it on.
Gonna go.
you do, Marsland, when you do wake up, you do smell breakfast drifting through the lower decks. Imagine you grab a bite to eat and.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I can't like, even though I can see everybody, I can't like communicate with everybody on the ship. Oh, can't just get in their heads.
There's not like a psychic bullhorn or anything like that.
Damn.
Is there a physical bullhorn that the ship can psychically use?
I'll need to work on that.
Yeah, it says you can only see and hear what's happening.
No taste.
No taste. Okay. Quentin, we'll start with you.
What would typically be in a galley?
I think that's food supplies. Or
Yep.
the kitchen.
Is it? Okay.
Yep.
No, because... Okay, so the kitchen's not next to the mess hall. Got it.
No.
Weird. Okay. I'm just going to put the words medic on my door for whichever door I'm staying in.
That's fair.
And we're just going to go from there.
Remember, there are rooms upstairs as well.
Yeah, I figured the best thing to do would be I would meet the crew at each of their beds to treat them or whatever.
Yeah, like you could use the armory storage on the main deck as a medical thing. The crew quarters or whatever there probably is more geared for you guys, as the lower ones are quite small.
I mean, I don't take much space. I don't mind being in a lower one.
Yeah, so
Is the armory equipped with like blacksmithing stuff? So like
it's not gonna be
ammunition
that.
for the
Yeah, it's gonna be ammunition. It's gonna be your crates of food stuff, supplies
so-
like that.
there's nothing on the ship for us to make our own.
No.
Okay.
After I do that, I'll go to the mess hall and eat as well.
Okay. Crew's there. All right. Justinian, what are you doing? You're waking up, eating breakfast with Crow, and
Yep, and then I was going to try to. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the Shrike ship right now because I'm trying to also figure out where everything is. I'm going to get breakfast with her, and then I'm going to take her to the armory / storage room, and I'm going to try to work with her on how the short bow and the short sword work.
okay,
All right.
that's fine. That don't need a skill check for that. Martial combat is something that she's familiar with, so it's just learning how to use these.
Right.
tools.
This weapon works versus a dagger. How a short bow works. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Marsland's on the ship. Bishop's looking over the side. Quentin's there. And Axemander, you are just
And in the ship, making
Okay.
sure everyone's in order.
anything any of you all want to do through the day?
Why?
Right.
I would actually, once I feel comfortable with Crow's training level, I'll just tell her she's got free run of the ship. Just be careful not to fall off of it. And I will go see Marsland.
Okay. So we'll say getting into afternoon, you walk in, Marsland's in there. Marsland, you're aware he's in there with you.
Can I talk while I'm in the seat?
Yeah.
Hello, Justinian.
Hello. So I don't know if anybody else has thought about this or not, but if something were to happen to you and you were to be incapacitated, it would probably be a good idea for one of us to learn how to fly this thing. And since we are now over the sea, I figured this would be the time where I would do the least amount of damage. If you could teach me, I would appreciate it.
It's natural. You just sit down and you fly. It just want to go left. I just make the ship go left. You want to go right? The ship goes right.
That's it. I just think left, and the ship goes left, right, right, stop, stop. Like it's that easy.
Out of character, is it actually that? It's just kind of intuitive once you, yeah. Yeah, it is basically that easy. I can see everything around the ship. I can see all around you. I can see where Gwynton is and Bishop is, and it just feels like the ship is an extension of me.
Okay. Well, then maybe I will save my energy and I will rest a little earlier and relieve you so that we can fly while you're resting.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you need me to bring you any breakfast or anything? Or I guess lunch at this point. Lunch.
I'm just like sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
Do I have anything connected to me?
That you've got the helmet on. Think of the helmet as like an electric chair, right? Like you're sitting in the chair and then you've got the helmet on. There's things like coming off of it.
But like my arms can move and everything.
Yeah.
What do we have for lunch? Do we have materials for a sandwich?
You would know better than I do since you see everything on the ship.
Great. Let me go into the kitchen. Wow, the stocking up that they did in port, that was actually quite good. Oh, and that cabinet has. Ooh, yes, I will take a sandwich from the galley, please.
All right, I'll be right back, and I'll go make him a sandwich and come back.
All right. Bishop, what are you gonna do all day?
I'm just lookout. I'm
Okay.
making sure there's nothing going on. I haven't moved from my spot since I got on the ship.
So I would say as you're looking out, you do see that there's some storm clouds rolling in the distance. It's probably going to hit you this evening.
I will call it out.
Okay. So Marsland, you did hear that there is a storm coming.
Okay. I will play that by ear.
Okay. Anyone doing anything this evening?
Just resting so that I can take over for Marsland.
Okay.
Funny thing is, I was going to do the same thing.
You're more than welcome to take a leg of it too. You know what I mean?
Because,
If we
dude,
split it up into 3 8-hour shifts, it's not so bad.
we'll be good to go. Consistent
Right.
flying. Except for 10 seconds when the helmet comes off and on.
I'm concerned about Marsland getting bed sores.
Right? So that's how we'll do it then. The three of us will just rotate through flying together in 8-hour shifts. That way we all get full rest, full fly, and then a full extra 8-hour day of whatever other activity.
Okay. As you're resting, you start feeling the ship getting pushed to and fro. You can hear the rain beat down on the main deck as a storm comes in. It's weird because you all have been in storms before in a normal ship, and this is different. You're not getting that movement of the sea tossing you around, rocking you back and forth. You're staying in place, but the rain's just pouring down.
AFK for a sec.
Okay.
Is it making it hard to fly the ship at all?
Well, you're resting at the moment.
Oh wait,
so the ship is stationary.
I thought
Well,
just
I thought we were rotating through.
Oh, okay. So
Yep. Me, him, and Gwenton gonna rotate through.
Gotta get that going.
Let me look real quick. Okay. Yep, that works. So yeah, you just you're moving forward. You feel the winds blowing against it. You're fighting that. So Marsden, as you wake up the next morning, you definitely feel things moving, shifting from side to side as you go up to relieve. I guess it'd be Quentin that's on there.
Probably.
We're all taking turns learning.
Woo!
Right.
Are you
This'll make-
are you passing it off to Marsden?
Yeah, once he's up and ready for it.
Okay.
How did your first stint go?
I think it went pretty well. From what I can see, no one got sick from my flying.
It's kind of fun, isn't it?
It is very. It puts things into perspective.
It makes you feel beyond
Beyond oneself.
mere mortal.
Extraterrestrials or extra central crisis, basically. But I'll after he gets it on, I will head up for breakfast, do something for a few hours, and sleep for like after the 8 hours or so.
Okay. Justin, any sleeping as well?
Yes, and then once I get up, I'm going to try to teach minor illusion to Crow.
Okay.
Since Mage Hand didn't work so well.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d20. Or yeah, 20. Yeah, d100.
D20. Oh, D100. All right.
Yeah.
$54.
That forces me to roll.
Like I said, I'm just trying to teach her minor illusion with this time. See if she can make a ball or something appear in her hand, mimic what I'm minor illusioning.
I would say she gets pretty close. You're not sure if she could do it again, like consistently, but
Right.
you see something like form in her inner palm.
And I'm just gonna like tell her good job, congratulations, and like give her a little hug. I'm like, you are gonna be the best little assassin in the world. You're gonna be so good at what you do.
You for one of like a rarity, you see her like smile at you, and it's just absolutely terrifying.
Yes, like jagged teeth, the whole nine.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
I really need to get an image made of Crow.
The AI ones weren't good enough.
No, it did not hit what I'm looking for. So, Marsden, as you're piloting the ship, you hear, "What happened this last evening, Marsden?"
Can I tell this is coming from the ship?
Yeah, you've heard this before, but not in a while. You heard it when you first hooked up to the ship.
Okay. I rested. Is there a concern?
I feel dirty.
What was that? I missed it.
Sloppy turds.
Feels dirty. Like you need a wash? We just went through a storm that should have cleaned most of the dirt off.
You passed me to others here. I feel like a whore.
Oh my god.
She feels like the town bicycle.
When did you learn such bad words? We're all equal here. I don't have any particular increased vested interest in this ship than my other friends.
I thought we were exclusive.
We got a house situation.
Oh no.
Is this going to be a problem if we take turns piloting?
I prefer to only cover your head, not others.
Specifically mine because I was the first to sit down, or did you just not enjoy the other's presence as much?
Yours seems to fit right in my receptacle.
God.
This is a family show!
Not anymore.
If that is your wish, I can communicate to that to the others, but it is very convenient for us to be able to take turns piloting.
I would just prefer to be with you. You are more gentle than the others that were with me.
My God.
I prefer a more gentle pilot.
And if I allow the others to continue to pilot too, will that cause damage?
Only emotional.
But the ship will still work.
Yes, but you seem to know your way around a ship quite well, Marsland.
I mean, Anaximander also does know his way around a ship quite well too. Perhaps he should take a turn trying to pilot.
I would still prefer you.
Do you know that you don't prefer what you haven't had?
I have had enough just this trip. Will you be my one and only?
What if I get hurt and can't pilot, and we need to make it out of here?
I don't know how I may react.
Certainly I wasn't your first.
You were not my first.
Just the best.
What about that came before me? Did you not prefer them?
I did, but they died.
Did you have any notable pilots before me? Anybody that I might find interesting?
I don't feel that discussion of previous body count is important here.
It might help me and my friends.
I don't think it would.
It's okay, I won't judge you. Doesn't make you less of a ship.
Please be my only Marsland.
I will strongly consider it. What do we know? I forget. Do I know what to call her? The ship?
Yeah, the name of the ship.
Ah. What was the name of the ship again?
Oh my God. It's the Brindle Star.
Brindle Star, right. I will strongly consider it my Brindle Star.
Thank you, Marsland. And you feel the ship push a little faster.
Oh, I feel violated.
Not as violated as the ship does, apparently.
I need to go smoke my pipe after that conversation.
The ship will smoke somebody's pipe.
Apparently only yours.
1 second, just looking for something here.
This portion of our D&D content has been brought to you by Adam and Eve.
heck?
I cannot wait for this conversation when Justinian goes to relieve Marceline.
Somebody got hiccups.
Can't find what I'm looking for. Oh, right there. All right. Too many windows. Since you are passing things off, you did get to Titan's Rock a little sooner than expected. Bishop, especially, you've been looking over the edge, kind of watching, and what you see immediately is nestled within the mouth of a colossal skull. You see a small pirate town thriving. The skull creates a natural harbor where pirate ships dock. Jagged teeth form a menacing gateway leading into a cavernous space filled with bustling activity. The town is a maze of wooden shacks and makeshift huts, connected by rickety bridges and winding pathways. Lanterns hang from ropes strung between buildings, casting a warm, flickering glow that dances on the rock walls. The smell of salt water mixes with the aroma of roasted meat and the occasional whiff of gunpowder as you slowly descend down to where the other ships are in the harbor. In the town square, a large bonfire begins to burn brightly, surrounded by pirates looking like they're sharing stories of their exploits and shanties can be heard on the air. Market stalls are laden with exotic goods, stolen treasures, and mysterious trinkets from distant lands. The tavern looks to be bustling, with the clinking of mugs and the sound of raucous laughter echoing through the air. Overlooking the entire town from the skull's eye sockets are lookout points where sentinels keep watch for any approaching threats.
Are we getting any weird looks since we're flying instead of sailing?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
I'll turn around and they know we're here.
Yeah, so as you settle down into the harbor there, with a splash, you can see people are pointing and looking as you slowly drift your way up and dock at the docks.
DM, is this only the second flying ship that I've ever seen? Because I know you
Yeah.
said that I'd seen Colton Frost's ship before I joined the party
You've seen
in
Colton's ship,
Smyrna. Right.
but this is only the second one.
The Brindle Star
Yeah.
is the second. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Even in Kessler, no, gosh. I am so bad with names. What's the main town?
Andor's Keep.
Candor's Keep, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Like which
there's-
main town? Because depending on where you are,
Yeah. Some people's main town's Governor's Den.
yeah, maybe the Arboreum, or
Yeah.
Briar Fork.
Yeah.
Smyrna.
But no,
Smyrna.
even in Candor's Keep, there were not airships outside of Colton's Frost
Okay.
ship.
Oh,
Oh shit, we special.
Yeah,
got
just
a
wait till
target in our
Colton
back,
finds
boys.
out. Yeah, I was about to say, wait till Colton finds out.
Okay.
okay. So we're like pulling up to a dock or something.
Yep, you're pulled up to a dock. You're there. People are just kind of looking.
Are we dressed up in our pirate outfits?
Yes.
I would assume so.
All right.
Let's go, boys.
How much would I know about pirate stereotypes?
Oh god.
Roll. Oh God, a history check. Let's.
21.
You have read books about pirates, and some of them are very fantastical. You know, looking around, that all of you are definitely playing the part. Please tell me that Bishop's got this pirate hat on. That.
Yes.
Looking out, you see that most of the people there, while roughly dressed, are not dressed like you. You're very classic pirate.
But they are not classic pirate.
No.
What are they dressed like?
Like real
Just-
pirates.
Just rough tunics and pants and things. Some of them are dressed nicer than others. There's definitely like a society thing going here. You see your lower end, your upper class, all of that just kind of working their way through the docks. They've now stopped paying attention to the ship as much. They're hanging around as so to possibly like listen in on whatever conversations happen, but they're not gawking anymore.
Is there a dockmaster or anybody approaching us?
No one approaching you right now. Nope.
All right.
Marsland's idea of pirates is Peter Pan, while in reality,
Did we get off the ship?
not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Marsden, tell the ship not to let anybody pilot it.
Wait, sorry, say it again.
Tell the ship not to let anybody else pilot it until you get back.
I'm already removed from the seat, right?
Yep.
Okay.
What if he is dead or incapacitated?
Well, I can say one of you guys.
Right. I wanted to make sure I put that out there that only one of the 5 of us can pilot it.
We're screwed. I'm gonna go back to the seat and do this real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
How long does it take to sit down and
It's
get
instant.
connected?
Yeah.
Okay.
Powering on.
Just we're in an unfamiliar place, Brindlestar. Don't please let anybody fly you other than me, or if I am incapacitated, one of my party members.
Acknowledged.
Thank you.
Okay.
Did you just say plum plum like you took the helmet off and it did a sound effect?
I went.
You
bloop.
did.
BRB.
Yeah, coming back up on deck or wherever we are. We have a
Okay.
gangway set up.
Everyone's up there. Justinian, is Crow with you?
He
He
just said
stepped away for a
BRB.
minute.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you're all up there. What are you gonna
I'm
do?
disembarking from the ship.
Okay. People are definitely looking at you.
Distraction, go! I walk off behind him.
Okay. Marsden.
Following.
An X.
Taking up the rear.
Okay.
So that means Justinian goes before him. Justinian, do you have Crow with you off the ship, or are you leaving her? on the ship?
Crow is not leaving me unless you guys say that she stays on the ship.
Wait a minute. I thought the whole purpose of her being there was to be on the ship while we weren't.
I didn't realize the whole like the ship would take that instruction from Marsland. I didn't
You,
think
you
it.
still don't know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, true. We don't.
Didn't we just have that conversation, me, Annex, and Marsland? Didn't we just have that conversation before Marsland put the headset back on?
I'm not sure anyone else. Did you ever tell him that the ship talks to you? That you would even have that
No.
conversation? So
Annex knows.
Because Annex knows of the ships.
Well, we
That's
were
a good point.
both Bishop and Annex were in the room when he was talking to Mars, when the ship was talking to Marsland as well. Whether we heard it or not, I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't have
But we
heard
were
it.
in the okay.
Right, and
I
then
just know that just two of us were in the room with Marsland.
right, and then when Annex said, tell the ship not to operate for you, Justinian said, well, safe for any of us. So I guess I jumped into that conversation thinking that we all knew, but
Yeah, I guess not.
But so yeah, if we're gonna play it that I don't know that the ship is sentient, then yes, Crow is there, and I tell Crow, nobody, I want you to go sit in this room, but not in this chair, and nobody gets to come in this room except for one of us that lives in the house with you. And I'll leave her with like 3 days worth of food.
Yeah, the crew's there too, so they can feed her
Right.
as
Right.
well. So, yeah, she's definitely taking up station there.
Perfect.
The wall in the corner. Who knows?
Well, before we leave, I suppose I will address the crew
Okay.
and tell them that you represent us while you are going dockside. So please
I'm over
ensure,
there when we represent ourselves.
please ensure to keep yourselves out of trouble.
They nod at you, and I mean, they're not pirates, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
they're just they'll do maintenance on the ship, clean stuff up, all that kind of thing.
Yep. And then
Okay.
I'll go back to taking my position in the rear.
Walking out, you see a hobgoblin man walking towards you, a bit finer clothes than some of the others. He be How do you do? Got something caught in my throat. Who's the captain of this ship?
That be me.
He just looks at you. What's her name?
The
Really?
Brindle.
The Brindle? Did I hear that correctly?
Aye. What be your favorite letter?
Who has
Really,
a favorite
Marsden?
letter?
But certainly it be the C.
I thought it might be R.
It's often quite mistaken. I read
Welcome.
that joke in a book.
That's even funnier. Pirates can't read. Welcome to Lost Hope.
Ah, thank you. It is good to be here.
Wait, Lost Hope?
Yes. On beautiful Titan's Rock. I am Worf. I am the dockmaster here.
Worf?
Yes, Worf. This is
Worf
Worf's,
the Dockmaster.
This is Worf's Worf. How long you plan on staying?
Till we find where X marks the spot.
And he just looks at all of you. Is he always like this?
He's an eccentric one.
Unfortunately.
Well, if you be docking here, it's 1 gold a night.
I'll prepay him 5 gold for 5 nights.
We'll just leave in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Here's a bit up front. If we end up staying longer, we can settle our debt in the future.
Sounds good. Will your crew be staying aboard?
We will be coming and going.
Might I recommend taking in the sights and sounds of Lost Hope? Maybe stop by Booty's Rest. It's the local inn and tavern. If you need some work done on the ship or on your construct friend here, maybe check out the blacksmith. Thar she blows.
Anything in the the guise of entertainment.
You're looking for some... And he looks, kind of raises an eyebrow. Ladies of the night?
Is that the only entertainment you have?
Oh, of course not. We got knivesies. We've got cards. There's several drinking games. There's a famous one that a lot play of. Who did I wake up next to? Well, that's a bit more dangerous. There's always songs and stories by the campfire.
What is the primary import-export from this location?
Booty. And not the kind you're thinking. Most of the things that come in here are things that people find. A lot of trade. Some legal, some not.
Is there a story behind this giant skull?
Some say that once Titans walked these waters, only came up to their knees. Even in the deepest parts. Said their footsteps carved the canals deep underwater. And that one day, one of the gods slew a Titan and it fell here. When it hit, it splashed the land up and created this island. They said the smell from the rotting flesh lasted for years. You could smell it all the way to Governor's Den.
Interesting.
But that's just old pirates' tales. Makes for a good outpost. People don't bother us here. Heck, we've even got the murder rate down to 2 a week. Most of the time.
Flying into this place, did we notice, is like the island larger than the skull, or is it like the skull is pretty much it and the island just sits around it?
The island is larger than the skull, but not by a lot. It's definitely most of the island is the skull. Like, there's not enough for another city or settlement or anything like that.
This island is awfully close to 2 of the biggest mines. Is there anything like that on this island?
Well, and he looks around. Surely not. Who wants to talk about mining when, you know, there's so much fun to be had?
I will move on. Just keep my eyes open.
Did we get this guy's name?
Wharf.
Wharf. From Wharf's Wharf.
Got it. Sorry, I stepped away when you did that.
No problem.
Dockmaster.
So we know there's a tavern, we know there's an inn, and then we know that there's a blacksmith, but that's it.
The inn and tavern is one place, but yeah.
I
From
guess
what we're-
before I go. So, what is the deal with Troll Whitebeard?
Just seeing if you You mean Captain Drawl? You gotta give respect where respect is due.
My mistake. Is he like the governor of this outpost?
You could say he runs this place. Nothing gets by Drawl. Anyone who knows anyone that wants anything knows Drawl. Or works for Drawl. He takes a cut of every haul that comes in.
How does one gain an audience?
Money always talks in the Lost Hope. By the way, which one of you is talking through your construct here? That's quite a trick. I haven't seen any one of your mouse move besides the blue one.
Bishop is the one speaking, and Bishop is the quote unquote construct. You can address him.
Him. It must be the one with antlers.
No, Bishop is his own person. Believe it or not. Thinks, feels, has opinions, hurts when he's angry.
If you say so.
Then I will continue to move on.
I'm keeping an eye out for gnomes.
Okay. Roll. Well, your passive perception's high. You see
It's
gnomes.
19! Let's go!
Yeah. You see gnomes.
Gnomes are everywhere.
I would say they're everywhere, but they're here. There's you're seeing races of all kinds. Dragonborn, Yuntai, humans. It's
Okay.
quite a mix.
Time to explore town.
I believe you need to go find Captain Drawl. If he knows everything going on in and out of this town, he'll most likely know
If somebody's
Where-
being imprisoned here,
right. But we don't know based on what we were told. We don't know if she's imprisoned.
We don't really know much.
We know literally two things: the name and the species. But I'm sure if we go to a tavern, we can find out more there too. Find out where Captain Drawl even is. You said I saw all kinds of races. How many Goliaths did I see?
There are a couple.
Any of them have a giant white beard?
No.
Any of them look prominent?
It just looked like Goliath.
All right.
Where do you want to go?
To the
I thought,
end.
yeah, I thought we said we were going to the end. Sorry,
Okay.
or any building that might say like property of Drawl.
I want to be
Okay.
on the lookout. I'm listening for any keywords to the Child of Light.
Okay.
You remember the name, right?
Waylon?
Yeah, or any Featherstones. Yeah.
All right. You walk into the tavern. It's adorned with fish nets and spears, and you can see a few stuffed sharks and furry fish hanging on the wall with large teeth. Behind the bar itself, you see a rather large ogre just kind of pacing back and forth, cleaning a glass, setting it down, serving the patrons there.
An ogre.
How many stairs are we getting?
Stairs? Oh, there'll be two in the back that lead up to a landing that go to.
Oh, I'm
rooms
sorry,
inside.
not stairs as in like
How many people are staring at
how
us?
many Goliaths
Yeah.
are we getting?
Gotta love the English language.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot. It's. There was a moment when you first walked in that there was just kind of a silence that passed over as people turn and look. They are staring mainly at in Bishop's general direction.
Hmm.
Nothing new for you. People haven't seen a lot of you.
Yep.
I'll go up to the ogre and order L's for the four of us that will have one. Does an axe make or drink?
We
No.
don't.
Okay, then I will not order one for an axe manager.
Or Bishop.
Yeah, that's why Nisha said 4.
Okay.
Well,
But so
take a quarter of a beer. That is about all my constitution can handle.
you're a lightweight there, Marsy boy.
The ogre turns to look at you as you hop up. What does a citizen of Governor's Den have to do with here?
Oh, there's many reasons why I could be here, but right now I'm mostly looking for an L and information.
Was that a Goliath?
It's an
Because
ogre.
It's an ogre.
It's an ogre. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Quite nice. I'm
Oh.
glad you have stopped by my establishment. My name is Goba.
Golba. Well, nice to meet you, Golba. I'm Gwenton.
Nice to meet you, Quentin. You said an ale. 3?
It is 3 L's, right? Marsland and Justinian?
Yes.
Okay.
He grabs those. Sets them there. Those will be 5 silver apiece.
Oh,
Okay. Well, Marsden, you be quiet there. I will
Is it
hand
a
him.
problem, Vidalkin?
it is. How much does a beer usually cost? I feel like that's steep.
You're not just getting a beer or an ale. You're getting one from Titan's Rock. Specially brewed with only the finest ingredients.
It's not just an ale. It's an ale. I'll hand them the 15 silver, and I'll also ask them, do you know where we can find Captain Drawl? Hey,
So many want to have their time, their moment with Captain Droll.
How did he happen to take command of this location?
Take command, I believe he founded this place.
How long has Titan's Rock been around?
The rock itself, a long time. Lost hope? Couple 100 years?
How old is Captain Draw Whitebeard?
Well, you see, there's always a draw Whitebeard here at Titan's Rock.
it's a title.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. There's a movie about this. Princess Bride.
I'm not familiar with a movie or a Princess Bride, though it sounds like quite an adventure.
I'm sorry, I tend to
Maybe
talk
with
myself
giants
sometimes.
and masked men?
Especially Masked Man, and sometimes Six Finger Man.
Quite curious.
So it's a fantastic thing to see if you ever get a chance to see it. But
All
as
of
I
you
asked,
roll a perception check that are there.
Is anybody
Oh, I-
not here?
by pass, I'm not good enough.
19.
18.
Oh, 19, 19, 18, 22. We saw everything.
Yeah, we're burning through these rolls. Is that everybody? An axe commander?
No, they're just waiting on dice to finally land.
Okay.
13.
So it looks like everyone but an Axamander. You notice this ogre has this necklace on, and it's got almost like a small rodent skull around its neck. But every time he talks, you can see it kind of vibrate and glow slightly.
It's a very interesting charm you have on there.
I don't know what you're speaking of.
Your necklace.
This passed down from it's a family heirloom.
Why is it glowing?
Isn't there something else you need?
Well, you've captured my curiosity now. I'm intrigued and want to study it. Is that okay?
And he sets his hand is huge, right? And he sets it up on the bar, and he's just like scratching at the bar itself. Curiosity comes at a cost.
That's where I'm from. I'm unfamiliar, though, with your customs here.
How long have you been on this island?
Only, I think it's been about 5 years. I took over ownership from the previous owner, who retired far away in the Arboreum. Is there something else I can help you with?
Well, I mean, he still hasn't given us a decent answer of where we can find Drawl Whitebeard, the 17th or the 185th.
Somewhere in between.
Just continues to tap his fingers on the bar, kind of scraping them inward as he looks at all of you.
Is there something you want to ask us?
I'm
Not at
pretty
all.
sure. I throw down 5 gold. Whoa.
Takes it, and with just a flick of his fingers, the gold just disappears like a sleight of hand, just gone.
Did the
Ah.
artifact like glow when he did the sleight of hand thing?
No, with it about the artifact, and he lifts it up away from his voice. Without it, people don't respect me. And then he puts it back down. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry we had to be so intrusive. Had a feeling it was something along that line, though. But sometimes Marsling just wants to know things, and he doesn't care about other people's feelings.
I don't understand why that had anything to do with feelings, but I'm going to go back to the academy and see if I can find a book about this.
But no one sees dull without paying for it.
What do people usually pay for? And are you being metaphorical about money or something else?
Sometimes it starts with money, sometimes it ends with blood. If that's a risk you're willing to take, I can arrange a meeting for you.
Most likely, we will want to take that risk because we're trying to find a child we believe might be in danger.
Children. The only children here are unwanted ones from unfortunate nighttime events.
Is that the 1 to 2
Have-
murders? Go ahead.
No. Have you ever heard people say anything about a child of light? Or perhaps Featherstone, surname?
Featherstone? Not familiar with any Featherstones here. But if you'd like to ask Jarl himself, then it's typically 15 gold a person.
How long do you typically wait until you can gain audience?
I just pony up the 15 while Marslin's talking.
For yours?
Yeah.
Okay. I can have you an arranged meeting by tomorrow morning.
That sounds excellent. I'll take out 15 gold and put it on the table.
I will do the same.
As will I.
Goodbye,
Also-
gold that we'll never see again.
You literally just got a ship that only wants to be touched by you.
No, I was joking. Like, this guy's
Yeah.
just hustling us.
Also, if the only children around here are unwanted, is there a space that they typically are found at?
Sometimes as bait.
And other times? Hope that's a little nicer of an answer.
Those that excel with certain skills, they survive. Now, Anaximander, did you pay up as well?
Matter doesn't have any money.
Okay, that's fine. So the four of
How-
you for a meeting tomorrow.
I pony up the 15 for him.
The 5 of you for the meeting tomorrow.
Yes, please.
Well, would you like to stay this evening here? It's a fine establishment. I know the owner.
And how much is it per night?
5 gold.
How much to make sure that nobody messes with our room while we're sleeping?
No one would do that. I run a credible establishment for you to even insinuate. I expect this from the Governor's Den resident, but not from someone not from there.
Oh no, I was speaking about other people that come and go from here. I'm asking how much extra for protection for my stuff.
We did arrive on a ship filled with rooms.
Yes, yes, we did.
But you've been out on a ship so long. Why would you want to deal with the rockings of the water when you could lay your head to rest on a nice, clean bed?
I am sorry, Gobla, but I'm gonna have to pass on that because the rooms are very nice on our ship, actually.
If you must, I will see you in the morning.
Yep. Then I'll finish the ale and head off.
Okay? All of
As
you go
we're
out.
as we're drinking the ale, I go, when was it told to us that we're looking for a child? I thought Child of Light was a title.
I assumed the same.
Me too. It's in the name.
So you're assuming child because Child of Light?
That's why I'm assuming it's a child.
Okay.
What didn't they literally say you gotta save the child of light? Then again, when you're talking to like a million-year-old Drusilla and an avatar, everything's a child. Fucking perspective today.
PM,
Context.
would you tell me, like, was it Child of Light was the only time the person we're looking for was referred to as child, or
They said child of light.
okay,
That's what they
that was
said.
the only time they said the word child. Okay. Okay.
Now, are there people in here playing tavern games like the
Yeah.
Knivesies and stuff like that?
Yep.
Bishop's curious.
Okay. Rest of you, are you following Bishop or are you heading out?
I'll stick with Bishop and protect my coin purse.
Yeah, I'll stick with.
Whatever we do, we should stick together.
Oh, okay.
Got to find it first. It's been a while. There it is. I know it's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Research. Because I have all these games.
We missed a really good chance to do the exclamation clips earlier when the whole scene with Marsden's one and only was happening.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm really
right.
surprised you didn't make us mute for that conversation.
Look in the other one. I'll get it there. No big deal. I know it exists.
While the rest of the party is inspecting games and stuff, I'm going to look around and see if I can find any more Fey touched creatures around this bar.
Okay. There they are. Wasn't knivesies, it was grab and stab.
No.
Okay.
A little more violent.
Yeah. You don't see just saying like as normal, you don't see a whole lot like you that are out there.
I wasn't necessarily thinking myself. I was thinking, fairies or maybe a hag or
Nothing
some sort
like
of Fey
that.
touch creature. Yep.
No.
Okay.
So Bishop, you see two people sitting on opposite sides of the table. They set a coin down in the middle of the table, and then one of them tries to grab the coin while the other one takes a knife and stabs down and tries to stop their hand. You see one particularly larger Goliath, quicker than he should be, just his hand goes out and the knife goes right through the hand of this tabaxi. And blood spurts up, and everybody cheers as they play. At one of the other table, you see putting cups down upside down and putting a coin on the table and kind of shifting the cups around. And then the other one, you see people playing, locking their arms and trying to force each other's hands and arms down on the table, arm wrestling, basically. As you all are standing there, a kind of rotund human kind of runs into you, Marslin. Are you?
Who me?
I saw all of you coming in. A fancy flying ship. Where you get one of those?
It. Mm, nervously looking around. Sometimes fortune finds you.
No, it doesn't. I know that well enough.
I thought a large part of the commerce here was the lovely, very nice, welcoming citizens of this town discovering things on their travels and returning here to sell. Is it not the same?
Are you saying you're a pirate?
Everybody is a pirate to varying degrees. Aye.
Let me see your hands.
What do you want to do with my hands?
I just want to look at them.
They're right here. You can see my hands.
Do you hold them up?
Kind of half-heartedly.
He looks down at him. Those hands have never been cut, frayed, or burned, have they?
Well, I tend to keep my distance away from things. Is he like dirty? Have any tattered clothes or anything like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And the rest of you can see there's others like kind of moving in around you all.
What kind of others?
Just more patrons.
Do you mind? It looks like you have a bit of a tear there. I'm gonna reach out and touch and mend it.
Ho, ho, ho! Looks like we got one of those fancy pants book readers here.
Yes, I have yet to find the library in town. I'm sure you have one hiding somewhere.
My mother said there's no need for books, just like there's no need for brushing teeth. And you look, he's got like 3 teeth hanging down.
Go ahead and cast Mend on that, Marcelin.
Does it work on teeth?
I do. Justinian does say that out loud.
I can try mending your teeth if you would like. I don't know if it would work.
I think you should keep your fingers away from my mouth, pretty book reader.
That's why I asked first. I didn't think you would appreciate it.
I also think you're gonna sell me that boat.
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
I am not inclined to sell it right now, but for the sake of understanding the market, I would entertain what you are willing to offer for it.
He
I'm gonna step between Marslin and this guy.
I can't see
I
around your
believe-
shiny pet.
I believe it is time for you to go. We do not have any business with you.
And it just gets dead quiet in there. All the talking stops. I was talking to the captain.
And
his-
now I will bend over and put my face in his face. Now you are talking to me. And I suggest you leave.
All right. Roll an intimidation.
Oh boy. Bar fight, bar fight.
I don't know. I think I should get some sort of bonus for this since
You're a big scary metal
I'm
object.
big scary metal object that none of them know.
I'll give you advantage just because you leaned in and cut in, and you are big. And that roll is just abysmal.
4. 9.
Oh,
days of the
there's those
dice,
dice.
man.
There's those dice.
He looks over at you, Marslin. Why you scare your little male friend here? Why don't you tell him move out of the way while the adults do business?
He's actually very much an adult given his age, I would have to guess.
Bishop's recalibration was
I
claimed.
see that.
What happened?
Bishop gains advantage on his next save, attack, or skill check.
Fight, 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 fight. I don't have any problem with my friend standing here, actually. He can move about where he pleases.
So, I think 100 gold about do it. Cover the cost of that ship.
I'm not one to make many jokes, but that was a good one.
Who's laughing?
Well, nobody, because it
Winston
wasn't a
just
very
starts
good joke.
laughing.
I was gonna say Bishop.
He's laughing.
Ha ha ha.
You
This
telling me
conversation is over.
No,
I'm
it's
going
not.
to, as Bishop says that, I'm gonna go, and if you think that you have anything left to say to us, and I'm going to cast minor illusion in my hand and show Marslin raining down fire from the
Oh,
and I go, that's our captain. If you want to try to intimidate him. And then
Comments.
So are you doing like a small illusion of him doing that, or
yes, of
or-
him just casting fireball and raining it down onto a giant dragon and the dragon being wiped out.
He just kind of shrugs his shoulders. So, and he shoves you a bit, Marsland. You think you can take
I don't
me on?
appreciate that. Let's not get rowdy here. There's no reason for that.
Well, your friend there says you're going to rain fire down on top of me.
How
I
high are
don't
the
get an
ceilings?
intimidation check.
No, because there's been an intimidation check.
Oh,
already.
okay.
How high are the ceilings?
Probably 20, 30 feet up. Pretty.
No flying away.
Get out of my head.
Absolutely let Marsland fly back to the ship. And I don't care. It'd be great. Let Marsland do what Marsland's going to do.
I am going to cast fly on myself.
What are you muttering?
And then I'm gonna fly up, and then as I'm flying up, I'm gonna cast light on the top of my staff and just point it down towards him.
Well, light's a concentration spell, so you begin to fall.
No, it's
is
not.
light a
I
concentration?
know, I know.
What?
I even checked, you jerk.
I do need you to make a strength check as he's going to attempt to grab you as you start flying. Reaction.
I got between him and Marsland, so
Yeah.
He was moving because he was reaching to grab him as it was.
I wouldn't.
We'll
have
give
let
it. We'll
that
give him
happen.
disadvantage. We'll give him
Yeah, I was
disadvantage.
gonna say I don't know. I wouldn't have let him that. Wouldn't have let him do it.
Natural 20, don't matter.
What?
37. You're
He al-
grabbed.
He also got a natural 20 on that one,
No.
but it was a disadvantage, so he got a 16. Okay.
Okay.
So you fly up and you cast light. Okay, so you've got light on your staff.
Mm-hmm.
Get down here, little birdie.
I don't want to take things farther than this. Let's all calm down.
I glance over at the owner. What is he doing?
He's walking that way. Yeah, just kidding.
Excellent. So then I'm going to minor illusion a flame circling the light on the end of his staff, like he's getting ready to launch a fire bolt straight out of the end of his staff.
Okay.
I'm going to try to be sneaky about it. You need a sleight of hand?
Yes, please.
24.
Okay.
Oh.
So it just looks like as the light hits, flames start licking off the top of the staff. Like he's getting ready to
Anaximander, what are you doing during all this?
I'm going to cast Halt on the person who's intimidating Marsland, and I'm just going to I'm going to tell him this, like, you will stand down now.
Okay. What
Wisdom. So wisdom saving throw 14.
It's called halt, or are you doing command?
It's command, but it's the halt
Okay.
command. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Yeah, he fails. So yeah, he's definitely stopped.
So
Gwenton,
I'm just gonna put up my hand and wait. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Gwenton, what are you doing?
If a fight breaks out, I'm casting Spear Guardians.
Oh god! No.
You just see chairs and tables.
The death of dozens of NPC characters.
We're never allowed back in this town.
This is attacking the Druid Grove in Baldur's Gate. It's just going to be 3 hours of combat. Okay, the owner does come over there, and Bishop, you're there in a very aggressive stance. You do see that like his muscles have tensed up, and he's not moving after Anaximander said halt.
Without looking at the ogre, I'm but talking to the ogre,
Okay.
I suggest you ask your patrons to stand down.
And you just see him walk right over to you, Bishop, and he's just staring straight at you. And he reaches over and grabs kind of the scruff of the back of this guy's shirt, and he just lifts him up with one hand.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry for your inconvenience. And he looks up at Marsland. You can come down. I'll take care of the trash as necessary. I apologize. And he just walks out, and he keeps him at arm's length. And you hear him take a few steps outside, and then you hear like screaming that slowly fades in the distance, followed by like a splashing sound. And
I think I just found.
You just shot put him into the water.
And he walks back in, and he nods at you, and then walks behind the bar.
Goblet, MVP.
I will.
We better leave it. We better leave a good tip.
Yeah. I'll extinguish my light and come floating back down to the ground.
And I will let minor illusion dissipate as well.
Okay. And the chatting starts back up, like it's a normal occurrence.
Way to go, Marsland. Way to pick a fight.
They approached me. I don't pick fights.
I mean, that's not the way I'm going to tell it to Drusilla.
Oh, I don't know if I want the reputation at the Academy of one that seeks out altercations.
Oh, come on. You want that bad boy image.
No, I don't.
How many people are... I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If you want tales about yourself like that, I'm happy to spin it in the other direction. As difficult as it will be for me to pretend that that is the event that happened, but I'm willing to try.
Approximately how many people are in the bar?
30 to 40.
30 to 40?
Yep.
Bishop walks out and heads back to the ship.
Okay. He needs an outlet for his rage.
Uh-huh.
I did set up a target arena in the armory, Bishop.
Okay, so Bishop leaves. What are the rest of you doing?
I suggest we all get out.
Thanks, Goblet. And I'll walk out.
Something else happens.
He just waves with his big hand.
Would anybody like to go check out There She Blows with me?
Time is it?
That's a blacksmith.
It's definitely late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably closed.
Yeah.
Why don't we
close?
Gideon,
that was a quick day.
Why don't we check them out in the morning?
Right. I'm sorry. Apparently, I didn't realize that it was nighttime already.
Yeah. When you landed, I said the sun was setting as you were coming into port there.
Okay.
In the morning, we have to be back here, so we'll have to wait until after our meeting.
Oh, it's not that big a deal. If I don't get to look, I don't get to look. It's fine.
You saying you want a shopping episode?
No.
You shut your mouth.
That is the last thing I want.
Okay. You all return to the ship.
Yes.
Yep.
No problems. Crew's doing their stuff. Most of them are playing cards in the mess hall.
So how are we splitting up the quarters? Are Anaximander and Marsland sharing the captain's quarters, and then Bishop and Gwenton sharing one of the smaller crew rooms, and
Bishop's just on deck all the time staring.
Yeah.
He's our lighthouse.
He just leers.
okay. So Bishop's just never gonna go inside to a room. Got it.
Well, to
He
talk to people,
usually
but yeah.
He usually doesn't. Yeah. So what you guys do is need to figure out where everybody's going, and I need just take that
A layout.
screenshot and show me where everybody's going to be.
Yeah, if you want to like, my problem with the map when I was looking at is the rooms. How many people fit in a room is
The squares
like
are
a,
5-foot squares.
yeah. So is like a 5 foot square one person, or is it like because like most of the bottom ones are like 2.5 or 1.5 squares. So are those? Is it like 1.5 squares per person?
It is the strike ship, right? The
Yep.
strike ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Well, I mean,
usually 1 square per person, just like when you camp and everything else.
I get 8, right?
Yeah, captain's quarters would be you and an
Annex.
Axamander.
Yep.
And then what half the crew? No, only like 3 of the crew can be upstairs, and the rest have to go in like 6.
Yeah, mind you, you hired 11 people, and it is an 11-person ship, so you are overcrowded.
That's what I thought.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's 11 people, 11 person. Oh, we hired 11 people.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
hired 11 people to do everything. So we're basically just passengers on our ship.
So people could sleep in the cargo hold, I guess. Conditions were terrible.
But since Crow and I don't need much, could we just hang hammocks in the armory and we'll just stay in the armory?
That's what you want to do?
Okay, so that's where Crow and I will be staying. We'll just hang hammocks in the armory.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with the make the crew happy so they can have the rooms, and I'll just be wherever I need to be.
You're right. Just send that to me offline. While
Okay.
you guys figure it all out.
Yep.
All right. Bishop, don't forget that you have this recalibration for the next time we play, so you can use that. It's there on your sheet till you use it.
Yeah. Advantage.
Yep. Skill check, attack, or save.
Yep.
All right. So you're all going to sleep. Anyone doing anything?
I'd like to work with Crow again on minor illusion, since she seemed to be getting it.
I'm going to go around to everybody and ask if they have anything that they would like me to identify.
Like the crew or us?
Sure, I can ask the crew too, but you guys.
I think we should take shifts on standing watch.
Okay. I'll take the majority of it since I only need 6 hours. And before I shut down, I'll go and get you, Annex.
Yep.
Was that a no? Nobody has any items that are.
No, everything I've got's identified.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I ain't got jack shit.
All right, and I'm going to identify the vial of rainbow potion that I collected in the caves.
Okay.
Are we still here? Did my audio break?
Nope.
You're still
Oh, I
there.
think
Okay.
I think it was we had that bar music for so long, and then it turned off, and we're like, something wrong.
So quiet.
Clatter, yeah. There's no clatter
It's there.
going on.
It's a storm. I just didn't have it turned on. All right. Let me get that for you. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. You rest. Morning comes. It's just stormy. Still. What do you want to do?
Once everyone's up and ready to go, head back to see Colby.
Be right back.
Okay.
Kobe.
Anything anybody wants to do in the morning before you go?
I'm just gonna meditate, try to get myself calmed down.
Okay.
See how Crow's coming along with practicing minor illusion?
Oh yeah, roll that up.
$42, so not as well as last time.
Yeah. She's about the same. She didn't really improve there.
Okay. I just keep encouraging her. Keep telling her that she's doing a good job.
Okay. Colby leaves the tavern in the hands of a goblin there and takes you down and around and up a set of stairs that seem to be made of pure bone. As you pass deeper into the skull portion of the skull itself, you eventually come to a set of double doors guarded by two well-armed guards. Golby nods and shakes the coin purse. They open the door and you step inside. You can see a bright light coming through a rather large round section of the skull itself. Some kind of piercing crack in the skull, but it's illuminating a room that's been polished as ivory. The floors shine. There's beautiful tapestries hanging about. Tables, ornate tables, and gold fixtures set around. All with burning sconces that walk on, and there's a carpet that kind of leads down to an almost throne carved out of bone. There's others standing in the room, maybe 15 to 20 other people, and sitting on this throne, you see a large Goliath with a white beard, basically shirtless, tattoos from above his eyes down the back of his bald head, large belt, black leather pants with these huge spiked boots. Across his knuckles, you can see like almost like studded leather on his knuckles itself, accentuating each knuckle. Dolby nods at you. Well, good luck. And just turns around and leaves.
Well, you got us here like you say you would. Does anyone know proper etiquette for talking to someone like this?
I suggest I don't do the most talking.
Step forward and I'll give a bow.
He just stares at you with like these piercing, just black eyes.
So my captain and crew are looking for somebody here on your island, and I believe that our esteemed cleric has the information about what kind of person that we're looking for. Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today, and if you any help that you'd be willing to offer, we would absolutely offer restitution. Thank you. Gwynton?
I step forward and introduce myself. We were looking for a gnome named Quaylen Featherstone. They believe that they are on this island. Have you heard of that name?
What I don't understand is why I see a crew brought before me, and the captain doesn't pay me the respect to even introduce himself and sends his crewmates here to speak to me. Nonetheless, sends a dwarf, a resident of Governor's Den, to treat with the captain. Do you intentionally pride yourself on insulting other captains?
I am the captain. I'm just good at flying. I'm not maybe the best leader of this group. My friend Gwynton here is better at talking, and I should have introduced him first, but alas, here we are.
So you're going to insult me further, not introducing yourself.
My name is Marsland. Nice to meet you. I
Too little,
hail
too
from
late, I'm
Rashan.
afraid.
Have
Rashan,
to.
sunken cities.
Well, yes, now it is, unfortunately.
I have to apologize. We are new to the captain scene and owning a boat.
The song I think I read in a book, it said, "A pirate's life for me." That is not necessarily the life that I choose.
Everyone starts laughing with him in a nervous laugh. Is this a joke?
No, not at all.
Your Excellency, we have recently acquired this ship. We are still earning our sea legs, and we have been tasked with finding this person. I apologize that myself and I look at Marsland with really hard eyes, Captain, aren't quite up to snuff yet, but I promise you that if ever we come before you again, we will be better prepared to honor you correctly. If you could please help us find this gnome, I would be willing to offer you anything that I have at my disposal.
Oh, that is great. Because I am very extremely interested in your toy there. And he points at Bishop.
That is not a toy. That is a...
But did you not just say anything? We are pirates.
But he is not property. He speaks for himself, and he fights for himself.
You see him. Ooh. Oh. Did you hear that, lads? He fights and speaks for himself.
I suggest one who wants respect shows respect.
And he leans forward. You're in my world, machine.
I was here first.
And you'll be here last. In pieces. You'll rot like this skull has rotted. Unless you can learn your decorum. You come into my court asking me for the location of someone I do not know. And why do you think I do know?
It has been made quite clear to us that you know everything of this island. Or were we mistaken?
Not just this island. I have an extensive network of employees around the islands. But the only reason I entertained this option is I'm curious. You come flying into my city, my island. That's not normal. Mostly that's just Colton on his little crusades.
Bolton is busy with his own problems.
I hear. Spending some time in the astral sea, I heard. Last I checked.
We are here on a lead. We were told that this person we are looking for is somewhere on this island. Respectfully, we came to you to ask if you knew anything about it.
I can't say that I'm familiar with the name. There's many that live and work here on the island.
Have you ever heard the phrase child of light?
I can't say I have. I don't run rackets with children or anything. What do you think me? Olston?
I believe it is just a phrase. But obviously, you know nothing of that either.
I can't say there's any child of light here. There's barely light here, am I right, lads? They all just tear off in laughter. But, since you're adamant and obviously well-spoken for a construct of your nature, maybe you all are interested in selling your ship? I know you reference it as a boat, but it's not a boat. It's a ship. You'd at least have that respect.
Unfortunately, it is not for sale.
He sits back. Has anyone ever told you that you're immensely boring?
Not directly to our faces.
Let me be the first, then. Have you all been together a while?
I do not see what that has to do with anything in this current situation.
I can't see why, even if I had information on your missing person, your child of light, of why I would trust any of you.
We
Do we
have
come-
been known for doing a favor for a favor.
Ah. Now you're speaking my language. Captain, did you have something to speak of as well?
I just was clearing my throat.
That's what I thought. And what of you, Protector? He looks over at Anax. Are you mute as well?
I have nothing to contribute to this conversation.
Oh. Oh. Nothing to contribute.
There are matters that are much more pressing than what goes on here at Titan's Rock. I know that this is your world, and I respect that. But there are matters that are going on that will take your world and sink it beneath this ocean.
Well spoken, like the machine. But, machine, you spoke of a favor for a favor. That I can probably assist with. You need information. I can have my people look into what you're looking for. But there's conditions.
I am listening.
You see, while most of our business here is small, we do run shipping lanes to the main islands. Important items, not people. Let's get your slave trader thoughts out of your head. We're above that here. But we've had issues with a particular creature that tends to wreak havoc on our ships in a particular area of the ocean. You bring me its tongue, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Heck, if I have it, maybe I'll just deliver it to you. We could be in the throes of a beautiful partnership.
What is this creature?
Sort of sea snake?
It's not roughly south of Dearney, is it?
Why, is there something roughly south of Dearney?
Not that I know of. I just remember vaguely a map that I once saw.
No.
I noticed there.
The creature happened to look like this, and I cast Minor Illusion in my hand for the creature that almost swallowed up Marcelin and I when we fell off the ship with the whole siren singing.
No, that's quite a unique creature in and of itself. Is that something you woke up and released on the world?
No. It's something that's out, and do you have a map? I'll show you right where it's at.
Just looks at and starts laughing. Do we have a map? Boys, do we have a map? And almost every one of them pull out a map and just hold it up in the air.
Whichever one's closest to him, I'll walk over and I'll point where Marcelin and I fell in with the creature. Right there.
Fantastic.
Well, where is this creature that you need the tongue of?
Well, since you have such a prized ship, in great condition, I might add. My people tell me it's near spotless all around. Outside of the creature that walks in the shadows, there, it's a beautiful piece of art. You wouldn't want to take that, lest the creature destroy such a prize piece. My people will take you there. They'll provide you with the necessary tools to accomplish your task. You bring it back to me. We have a deal. We'll share some fine elven wine, imported all the way in from Drakenwald. There's even rumors it came from Harkerstock. But none of that until we have a deal.
There will be a stipulation that no one touches our ship.
I am not a criminal. I am just but a hunter, a humble purveyor of goods.
We
No
have
one will-
encountered an individual in this town that has already tried to take the ship from us. It did not end well for them.
Do you have a name?
Your Goliath at the tavern would know.
On the conditions we have a deal, they'll be swinging before you get back. No one will touch your ship. By my
we-
order.
May we have a moment?
Of course. And he sits back. Bring me something to eat. All right. Have your moment.
All right. I push everybody back towards the door. I believe this is the only way we will get anything from him.
By getting a creature's tongue.
I imagine the reason he said get its tongue is basically that's the only thing we can get from the creature, considering how big this feels like it might be.
I mean, we've come this far to stop right now. What else are we going to do?
We do not have anything else to bargain with. We know nothing of this area.
This is a blackout zone for True Silver. As long as he sticks to his word, I don't have a problem building repertoire with him. Guess that means all in favor.
I have no qualms with this.
You were all but jetty, Justinian. Any opinions?
I told him I would do whatever he requested to get this information. I'm already in.
Sounds like we have made a choice then.
I turn back. It seems we have a deal.
Fantastic! Ah! Someone get them a ship. Take them out. But first, are you hungry? Making deals always makes me hungry.
Could eat.
Not particularly.
I could eat.
Out of respect for you, I will eat as well.
Yes, actually, I am hungry. I could eat.
That's what I thought. So you see some rather scantily clad women come from behind the throne. They're all carrying trays of food. They deliver them out to all the people standing there, and they come by to you, offering you, and you can see there's turkey legs and various vegetables and things offering to all of you.
Take a little bit of everything.
Okay. Annex?
Yeah, I'll eat.
Okay.
Yeah, digging in.
All right. The food's delicious. Much better than the beer you had before. They come out and pour and fill a goblet.
Is he eating too?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're all poisoned. We have 7 days to live.
You-
There
and now the
before.
timer starts, right?
This time we control the airship, though, so.
So you, as you're eating, everyone's kind of laughing, have a good time. You hear a jingling, and you turn and you see this small gnome come out in torn clothing and a jester's hat, and he's holding a little silver platter, and he holds it up to Doll. Doll takes it, and then as he's turning and kind of looking at all of you, Doll kicks the plate, and it goes clanging across the floor. Everybody just roars in laughter. Doll looks at him. Now, get back to the mines. You have work to do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Headed there right away. Thanks for having me. He turns, kind of disappears into the darkness behind the throne. So hard finding good help. Now we've eaten. Are you ready to be on your way?
Absolutely. The quicker we get this over, the better.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'll nod at them.
Look forward to bringing this tongue back to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Enjoy.
Oh no.
And by the way, don't go back on our deal. I have eyes everywhere. You run away, I'll find you. It just
Join
gets.
the list.
That's what I like to hear. I'm beginning to really like you. and you all turn and head down to the dock area. You want to do anything during that time?
No.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
then.
Do you want to stop by the blacksmith, Justinian?
Let's get this over with.
Yep.
You get down to the docks. There's a really rough. Some of you originals, original crew, if you remember Grundar's ship that you took from Perrin's Folly back, and it basically sank
yeah.
as it. Okay, that's what this ship looks like. It's rough.
Constantly casting mend.
Mend. Mend.
Cotton said, "You need a ride out? I know where to go. I'll take you there. You want to go? You ready to go?"
I think we're ready to go.
You ready to go? Get on board. We'll get going.
I walk onto the boat.
You all see the boat as Bishop gets on. It just starts shaking. Bishop, you hear the boards just groaning under your weight. A big one.
Looks like we're gonna need a bigger boat.
The rest of you getting on?
Mhm.
Yep.
Reluctantly.
Reluctantly. All right.
Oh, come on. Don't you want to captain a second ship there, Marsland?
I don't feel nearly as confident in captaining this ship.
Good thing
So
for you, I don't think you have to captain this ship.
You back out from the harbor and begin making your way out into the ocean. Night sets in. What are you doing through the evening as you continue to travel?
Saying a prayer we don't die on this ship.
That's fair. Annex,
Yeah.
anyone else?
Nope. That's about it. Trying to get as much rest as possible.
Okay. You're awakened in the morning by the sound of scraping. Oops. A little closer, Rafe. As the ship comes to a stop. Hopefully, I do wake up.
I think
And
the
he-
ship is gonna make it back.
We're
He
doomed.
walks over to the side, and you can see there's like a higher reef up in the water. It's probably maybe 3 to 4 feet under the water, and there's just like a dark black hole in the center of this ring, and you can tell that's just deep water that goes in. And the captain grabs a box, brings it over to you, opens it up. I said I'd give you one of these. I'm sure it won't be in your system too long. And he hands all of you, including Bishop, a potion of water breathing.
Thank you.
And he throws the anchor out with just a huge splash and a clank as it hits the reef. Happy swimming.
How many crews have you brought out here to try to kill this monster?
Let's see. Holds up a hand. 1. There was that one that was all halflings. 3. At least 3.
Excellent.
You're lucky having number 4.
Do you know how large this creature really is?
Bigger than me.
Bigger than this boat.
Most things she attacks. She doesn't leave much evidence behind.
Has anybody been sent on this quest before?
Isn't that what you just asked?
Or did he?
I literally asked how many crews has he brought out here.
James.
Can he hear?
Best captain of a ship ever. Well, here's to nothing, and I just pop the top and I tip back the bottle and dive in.
Okay. The rest of you?
Following suit.
Yeah.
Yay!
Bishop, you're the last one standing up there.
They just look down.
Did you drink it?
I don't breathe.
Yeah. I just didn't know if you were going to drink it just for giggles. All right. With a big splash, you all jump in and begin swimming down into the dark depths. Marsden, it just continues to get darker and darker for you as the inky blackness. You feel yourself going into a sort of cave system underwater. And that's where we're going to end tonight. All right. No more storms. For now.
Dark sound of nothingness in the water.
Yeah.
Since I am not going to be here next week, I already have inspiration, and that's Bishop's recalibration is pretty much inspiration.
Yep. They're 2 separate things. So you can use either one.
Well, what I'm saying is if I put it on, can we even put more than one inspiration on here anymore?
You can't. So you just have to have it in the notes.
Okay. Because you're going to be playing the character.
Yes. Just punches. No key points.
Yeah, that's
Magic
a no.
missile.
Magic
And
missile.
because they haven't updated it yet, I get 3 punches per key for the flurries instead of just 2.
Okay.
So a
Yep.
total of 5 attacks.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out if I could, other than putting it in the notes, if I could put on there like 2 inspiration, but I guess not.
You want to use those for attack rolls, by the way?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Unless a save comes before that.
Yeah.
I'll be smart about that. Yours is a lot easier to play than a wizard.
Really, key's the only thing I use, and I only use it for flurry.
Yeah.
You just press the spell button.
I do. On
Between
Magic
that,
Missile.
After
I usually-
adding magic missile.
always use my reaction to deflect attacks.
Yeah.
You know, Marceline, you should just tear the magic missile page out of your spell book.
No, Marsland would never do that.
He would never tear a book.
Well, don't complain when you decide that you're casting magic missile.
This was a fun little thing here. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Thank you all for coming out tonight. We always appreciate folks stopping by. Thanks for that hype train that just went completely bonkers in the beginning. So appreciate that. Something Gwynton dies, Mr. Lathis says. I understand that. And who knows? Maybe next week. It's probably already dead anyways. You probably just gotta cut its tongue out and
Right.
leave.
Yeah, likely.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure these are full strength water breathing potions anyways. So
What?
You didn't catch where he said for as long as they last you?
Mm-hmm.
But,
As he was handing them out to us?
We'll be back. We'll be Bishopless next week. Again, we'll be back the 2nd. We'll be off the 9th, and then we'll be back the 16th. We won't have a full crew till after all that. So a little later there in September. Be sure to stop by our YouTube or Discord. You can catch up with bonus actions and things if you're new to the story here. And yeah, Banter and Babble. There's no Banter and Babble this week. I don't know if they've got Friday things going on. Probably not. But Banter and Babble can let us know here in a second. I haven't heard of anything, so I would guess that they are not. I'm trying to do too many things at once. None this week. I want to bonus your action. We could have Cuddles do the bonus action. We'll have him get on Zoom and read it. There you go. Might be something. Just stay tuned. Labor Day stuff. It is Labor Day this weekend. For all of those of you in the U.S., take some time and rest, or drive several hours away and do that. Right, Bishop? That's
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
So, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like I might maybe smoke some ribs or something. I don't know. I feel like smoking something. So
Well, we have dispensaries now.
Well, there is that. Yeah. Right. Might make the meat taste funny. But yeah, take some time off, play some video games, and let me see who we got here. Stop trying to do this. Oh, Legends on Paper is back. We haven't seen them in a long time. We're gonna take you over to Legends on Paper. So again, thanks everyone for coming out. And until next time, we'll see you in the dungeon. Take care, everyone.
The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking them where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking them where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip, but a body like I'm playing lacrosse. Beat to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy, acknowledge me. I've been demolishing your cities, I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad, y'all must be the cast. I'm killing a master, villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard, within the rap fast for the masses. I ravage all races and classes. Savage, I can't stop myself. Thinking of all the ways I can top myself. On God, I can move like a devil. I hope you and